on, kiss! Kiss each other! Kiss each other!
Well, hello there, partner. Go on and hang up your hat, grab yourself a whiskey, and pull up in the easy chair. We're coming off the range of 9 to 5s with a whole herd of news stories that we've been steaming over like a cow patty in the Texas heat. As they say, the chickens are finally coming home to roost. And we're here to ruffle some feathers and ensure accountability ain't just a concept, it's reality. It's that time where the day's drama casts its longest shadow. So let's light a candle to the chaos of current events, the whirlwind of politics, and the tangled webs of corruption that we find ourselves entwined by. It's time to ramble our way into the twilight. Welcome to Sunset Rants.
Hello, hello, hello. Good to see
Hi,
you.
hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. Hold on, let me turn this down so no one can hear that. Perfect. I have been playing it day off. I'm playing Destiny 2 all day. Edge of Fate came out, new expansion. So I do it every year. So yes, people still play it. But for everyone, welcome. Sunset Rants Tuesday edition. I am Tay. You can find me on everywhere as AP2Tay. Welcome. Glad you were here. First time here. Fantastic. Love that you've been here before. Love you just as much. Do us a favor. Go ahead, share this for everybody, for us especially. That's how we grow. Helps us out. You like what we do. D, how was your weekend? Tell us about you.
Yeah, nothing much. Ended up finding out that I needed new tires, so that was fun. So I got 2 back tires replaced like last month, and then I got 2 tires replaced yesterday because the wall was like separating from the thread. So yeah, that was fun. I prevented probably a bad accident.
Wow.
Living wild. But anyways, I'm Dee, and you can find me on X and Truth Social as Cynical Latina. And let's get this show on the road.
Awesome. Hey, by the way, meet yourself on Discord.
Oh, am I not muted? No, I'm not. Okay,
What?
cool. There we go.
Yes. We got a good day today. Nothing too terrible. I hate having to record on dead people and plane crashes. So hopefully nothing's happening. And this one's calling from Axios. House GOP blocks Dem maneuver to force release of Epstein files. That's kind of weird. House Republicans on Monday night voted against attaching a Democratic amendment to landmark cryptocurrency legislation that would force the Justice Department to release the Jeffrey Epstein files. But why are those two together with cryptocurrency? Why does it matter? It's the outcome Democrats anticipated, and one they plan to gleefully cite as President Donald Trump continues to grapple with the MAGA fallout over the DOJ's handling of the documents. Wow, they're really perpetrating something that's not really happening too much.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone wants it to come out. We're just pissed off at that. There's no fallout. It's just give us what we want. The question with Epstein is, whose side are you on? Rep Bro Khanna, D. Caliph, the author of the Epstein measure, told Axios ahead of the vote. Are you on the side of the rich and powerful? Are you on the side of the people? Well, guess what? She's a Democrat. She's not on the side of the people. And he is promising to introduce the amendment again and again and again. What happened? The House Rules Committee, which prepares legislation for votes on the House floor, voted 5-6 against on his amendment to a procedural measure related to the Genius Act and Defense Funding Bill. Oh my God, these people! I have to give it to them. They are really good at misleading. The measure would have forced Attorney General Payne Bondi to publish all documents related to Epstein on a publicly accessible website within 30 days of procedural measure being enacted. Brugman said the amendment was not pertinent to the Genius Act, which would create the first regulatory framework for stable coins in defense. There it is. There it is, team. The pieces of shit trying to hide one thing and another. This is what they do. They'll literally hide one thing behind another. What a piece of shit these people are. Oh my God.
Yeah, I didn't have too much time to look into the act. What is it? The Genius Act?
Yeah. Definitely not.
But
I offer this.
I don't like that they try to combine things together. Like, I feel like if they vote on something, it needs to be one thing and not attach crap to it. And what's interesting about them attaching the release of the Epstein, like the Epstein files to it, it doesn't specify what information. They want like all the Epstein files released, and I just don't think I don't think that's wise for a few reasons. So, okay, let's say they were to release all the names. Like, let's say they had a list, like a black book, and they released all of them. What's to say these people haven't been prosecuted yet? These people haven't been, nothing's happened with these people. What's to say that they don't go into hiding or try to
can't get extradited?
Yeah, what I mean, really, really and truly, I just don't understand if these people haven't even been indicted. What are you going to do with the name? What am I going to do? What am I going to go track these people down and there's going to be lynchings or like what exactly do people plan? Okay, now you know. What's that going to do for you? Is that going to get these people arrested? Is that going to see justice served? Like, no, it's not going to do anything. So if any of these people are already under investigation and they don't know they're under investigation, what's to say that it's not going to have like more dire consequences where these people are never going to see justice?
No, see,
like I don't get it.
No, so you have that, and then they're basically taking a pile of shit, big, steamy, crusty shit, steaming in the sun. And then they're just throwing like glitter and like rose petals on it because people want flowers. Like, oh well, if we disguise this piece of shit as some flowers, that's what it is. Like the Epstein case, that thing's just more of a like it's not going to make any difference to us for the most part. But going on and changing something like this with like the cryptocurrency and trying to change it into making it like a government coin, that's going to fuck people over. We just want the transparency of let's get all the fuck yous, like all those fuckers, and like just those terrible people. Let's get that acknowledged. That's what we want, you know?
Yeah.
But,
yeah, like I think it's just that there's been so much injustice for so long that we want to see arrests. Like we are desperate to see these people that have bastardized our country actually pay for what they've done. I think that would satisfy the MAGA majority. And that's one of the reasons why we were so laser focused on Epstein, was because we know that there's a lot of rich and influential people that did business with him. I mean, he had his hands, like he was balls deep in the colleges, in a lot of influential places. Yeah, like he was, and you know, that he just, okay, there's no list, there's no people, it's a victimless crime. He just had CP on his computer like any other creep, and he's dead, so justice is served. Like, no, that makes no sense at all. You know, so I think it's just we want these people to actually face justice because they did something obscene and abhorrent, you know. And so I don't know. I've seen the reactions from Trump just trying to wave off oh, Epstein, whatever, like we're still talking about this guy. And he did another interview today where he was just like, oh yeah, dude, he's like, whatever, he's nothing, like blah, blah, blah. Like nobody cares about that. Like, no, we do care. we do care, but I still am not stopping my support for him because he's still getting it done way better than Kamala ever would have been.
And see, this is the thing that like the libtards love. Yes, you guys are fucking retarded, fucking pedophile pieces of shit. This is what they do. Like they'll drag everything down, and like, like even before we became in this as like into this term, like he's like, you're gonna get so tired of winning, so much, winning. And it's been winning and winning and winning and winning. And then so like, there are some spoiled brats, out there who just make this their entire fucking life, whether it be on the left or the right. And so when they don't got their dopamine high from some success, they're going to whine. And that's just all there is on the internet. But it's articles like this that keep fueling this. Like fueling, but it's not fueling it like for, like MAGA supporters or Republicans or just normal Americans. It's the fueling of just like the fakeness of like fueling fake hate. It's like, oh, that's a fallout. They all hate him. Nobody hates him. He's done so much good shit. Perfect, awesome. This is gonna come out. Like all this stuff will come out. That's fine. Now if it's one of his, like 5D chess games again, who's to say? But when you have these people that are like, yeah, let's do it, and they want to see all this stuff, they're all freaking pedophiles and freaking like extortionists and like arftards. Like, of course they would want to have some like website where they're gonna have like child's names and like get off their jollies on any kind of pedophile shit. It's disgusting. They're all fucking disgusting. And that's just all it is. But for them to hide this like behind something as disgusting as that, or well, something as disgusting as behind this, it's just such a disservice. Like it's a disrespect to our intellectualism. It's a disrespect to theirs as well. Like have some fucking self-respect. Like they're just nasty pieces of shit. That's all they are. And they're willing to like throw a lot of businesses and the economy under, especially with this. They're just low lives. Like I really wish they got in a car crash and survived, but didn't have to.
Wow, that's pretty bad. I wish they got in a car crash but survived it.
Yeah, and didn't have like.
My mind just took that in a really bad way, but just an FYI, Trump just truthed like 19 minutes ago that he's in the Oval Office with 11 of the 12 congressmen / women necessary to pass the Genius Act. And after a short discussion, they have all agreed to vote tomorrow morning in favor of the rule. So Speaker of the House Mike Johnson was at the meeting via telephone and looks forward to taking the vote as early as possible. I want to thank Make America Great Again. So I wonder if they're going to vote on this whole bill all over again with Epstein attached to it. Because the holdouts are now going to vote yes.
The plot thickens.
Yeah, he just tweeted that.
Is the juice worth the squeeze, though? Herein lies the issue.
I don't.
It doesn't. Like, it doesn't. Because that's just one more thing for power. And so now, because it's, it is a digital world, what if they just start saying, hey, instead of using bank accounts, what if they're like, oh, hey, if you worked for the government or if you do this, now this card, we're going to pay you through crypto. And this is your credit card. It's a slippery slope. This is why.
Because I've heard a lot of people basically they didn't. I heard that the holdouts to releasing the Epstein info was this Genius Act. So I don't know. I hadn't really read a whole bunch. I just knew that it had to. It was tied to crypto, and I hadn't really had a chance to really look into it.
Yeah.
But
See
I
where this
mean,
goes. Like he's basically was it Rasputin? This is all Jeffrey Epstein is. He's the current age Rasputin.
he really, yeah.
Like there's a lot more to it and a lot more players in this, but except this guy's a freaking pedophile instead of just like a heroin addict sex god.
I mean, he could go hard, I guess.
I'm sure he has, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But let's. Oh man, dead people. Let's go on to the next. 2 dead. State of emergency declared. What is going on? 2 dead. State of emergency declared in New Jersey after heavy rain causes flash flooding.
There you go, talking about dead people.
Yeah. I wonder how this was, if it was like a car crash. 2 people are dead after heavy rain swept across parts of the U.S. Northeast on Monday night. I guess this was from a couple days ago, that storm in Virginia. Inundating sections of New York and New Jersey with flash flooding. I gotta call my dad. That stranded vehicles and roadways, closed subway lines, and led to the declaration of state of emergency. Excuse me. Flash flood watches and warnings were in place in parts of New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, and surrounding areas as downpours moved throughout the region. I don't know if a lot of people realize this, but a lot of that town, a lot of that area, it's top of like the Appalachian. It's just giant, just all rock, just boulders and slate. Like a lot of the highway like goes just middle through mountains. So all the water's going to focus in one place.
Wow.
Yeah, and then when you're in the city, you only have so much water that the actual like sewage system can take. 2 people died with severe flooding, overwhelmed the roadways in Plainfield, New Jersey, Monday night. 2 women. Oh, that's where it was. Oh, there we go. Now we know what happened. Were in their car on the road when it was swept into a cedar brook. That's awful. That was a really shitty thing for me to say. Officials say a witness called 911 when it happened. However, firefighters were not able to get to them Monday night. The storm's still raging. The assumption is that the women were trapped in the vehicle and drowned. Oh, that is fucking awful.
Yeah.
That is terrifying. This is the second time in 11 days extreme weather has claimed lives in Plainfield. Holy fuck. On July 3rd, the weather knocked down a tree onto a car. Dude, what's with all these shit ways? Can't people just die in bed with like their wife when they're like 90 years old?
I mean, that's the goal, right? I don't think anybody wants to die. I don't think anybody wants to die young or in a horrific way. You know, it's just, I guess, their fate.
Just do
It's really sad.
Person.
Well, and the thing is that this is like so unexpected, right? Like even with the floods that just happened in Texas, and there's floods happening all over the place where it's just like, what the hell is going on? I just, you know, it just comes out of nowhere. It is. It's I would say it's an act of God, but there's just so much freaking cloud seeding. You know, it's crazy that 2 days before the flooding happened in Texas, they were cloud seeding right where the worst of the flooding happened in Caryville, Texas. And it's just like, what the hell?
Did you watch that full
video? It's just not natural. Yes, I did. It's not natural. None of this is natural. And for there to be so much flooding across the United States in weird ass areas like Arizona, New Mexico, like I've never heard of flooding in New Mexico. Maybe I'm just not like.
Well, I mean, there is. We have it like all through, like they'll have it through like the desert, like flash flood, beware. But you know if there's a storm because there's nothing around. Like
yeah,
there you just stick to high ground if you're out like duning or like off overlanding. But yeah, a tree that falls, getting crushed to death, and then it's an awful way. And I hope God takes them in with open arms.
Yeah, no kidding. Just, you know, I just hope for the people that have lost their lives that they hopefully had an easy exit. You know, I hope that the transition from this world to the next was was easy. I mean, there's nothing really great you could say about it. Like they died and it's terrible, you know. So I hope at least they had an easy-ish transition, and you know that they're at peace. You know that they didn't suffer long. Hopefully they didn't even know what hit them.
Yeah.
Hopefully they didn't even know what hit them, and then hopefully they were good people there in heaven, and you know,
You're right.
life, yeah.
Driving in your car is very peaceful. That's what I always say.
If I could reach through the screen and smack you, I would. Choke you like Homer chokes Bart. Why are you little?
All right. Damn. So that's rough. But we're gonna keep seeing this. You know, the thing too about it is I don't want to stick too long onto this, just because of the timing. But you know, the more that they develop land, the less there is for water to like be absorbed.
Yeah.
You know, and then like in that video, you know, like when you just develop so much land, all that's happening is you have the heat. You have heat from the blacktop. You have the heat from the roofs. All it is, it just becomes like a heat island. So you're taking water out of the community. The water's having more trouble. Like it's a very slow way of terraforming, if you would, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, even in New York City, it was flood, but they always flood during the summer. But let's jump on to the next one.
Yeah, let's go.
This one's even worse. Okay. Thousands of Afghans were resettled in Britain after a data leak put them in danger. I didn't even know that they had internet out there. This is from.
Well, they were resettled in. Wait.
Yeah.
So they were in what? So they were in Afghanistan, and then they got resettled to Britain.
I think
for what? That makes no sense.
So let's find out.
These were like Afghanistan nationals that helped British or other NATO forces as interpreters, contractors, whatever, that were given sanctuary. But yeah, that's what's going on here.
Well, thanks.
Cool.
You're the best.
No.
Thousands of Afghans.
Read it.
Thousands of Afghans, including many who worked with British forces, have been secretly resettled in the UK after a leak of data on their identities raised fears that they could be targeted by the Taliban. The British government revealed Tuesday. Didn't the Taliban turn good now or some weird shit? Like everyone's like, oh, the Taliban's so awesome now. Like the American government's in cahoots with them now. Defense Secretary John Healey said that the data set containing the personal information of nearly 19,000 Afghans who had applied to come to Britain after the Taliban takeover in Afghanistan was released in error in 2022. And extracts were later published online. That prompted the then conservative government to set up a secret program to resettle Afghans. The government obtained a court order known as super injunction that barred anyone from revealing its existence. The injunction was lifted on Tuesday in conjunction with the decision by Britain's current Labour Party government to make the program public. It said an independent review had found little evidence that the leaked data would expose Afghans to greater risk of retribution from the Taliban. Like, I don't know. They did fly a plane into a building once or twice. Felt deeply concerned about the lack of transparency to Parliament and the public. Healey told lawmakers in the House of Commons about 4,500 people, 900 applicants, and approximately 3,600 family members have been brought to Britain under the secret program. And about 6,900 people are expected to be relocated by the time it closes at a total cost of $1.1 bajillion. So they come to Britain. I wonder if these people are any of these guys that are just like a bunch of like the cave people, like the Tuscan Sand Raiders, like that are throwing like all the acid on people and beheading people in the streets.
Yeah.
We're actually doing that. But now, didn't they just pass something also a couple days ago with with was it between them and France as well? Like between like migrants and like getting them the fuck out and like reestablish, like kind of doing something like with how Trump did.
In France?
France and England, they like partnered up at some like
Well, they
not
no, because France just announced that all like Gazan refugees could go seek refuge in France. Yeah, they had just announced it.
I'll have to pick it up. And speaking of this, I want to take back everything that I said could be possibly good about that commie cum guzzler from New York. Guy's a piece of shit. Just let it be known. I take it all back. I'll take it
Oh, the Zorhan,
No.
Mambami, whatever the hell his name is. Who cares?
Piece of shit. Yeah, fuck that guy. British troops were sent to Afghanistan as part of deployment against Al Qaeda. Yeah, so that's basically it. So yeah, it's not really much on this.
Wow.
But they're not going to do anything. Like the English government's not going to do anything. Like they're such cucks. Like the English government, the British government is the reason why those people that are held power there. Those are the people. They're the reason why there are chairs in hotel bedrooms. Because they're a bunch of cucks. Like watching their people get fucked. So this isn't going to do anything. And I guarantee you that none of the Taliban is going to come unless they're just like, oh, brother, I missed you. And then they just import themselves the box of AKs. That's all I don't think I can
Oh
see.
my.
Got a little brash, but. Alrighty. Well, let's touch base on that. I'm sure that at some point we're going to be talking about this again. It has to be.
Mm-mm.
Oh, what is this? What is the next one?
Not Hogue.
I cannot stand this guy. This guy rode David Hogg back candidate eyes upset in the Democratic congressional primary. This guy has ridden the coattails of his dead, like, what is it called? People that you go to school with?
Yeah, all his
Peers.
his dead classmates, like
Yeah.
his peers. Like he's been like exploiting all their deaths with just bullshit. I mean, if you look at it from the very first, at first you kind of feel sorry for him. Okay, he survived, but he just stepped on all of them. Like he's just stepping on all of them to keep himself where he is. And it's like, dude, it's enough, man. It's enough. Like nobody likes you. You just got fired from your DNC position. Like,
Because he's
like you're a
fucking
loser,
fraud.
dude. Yes, like
fraud.
right away. That's the first thing he did was like try to steal funds. And it's just like, bro, you're a loser. Like let it go, dude. Your time in the limelight, it's done. It's done. Like just try, man. You should have gone to college and try to do something with yourself instead of just like constantly using your dead peers to like project yourself back into the limelight. Like
could have written a book, and
Yeah.
could have written a book and done like an actual like podcast interview stuff. That like
Yeah.
something along the lines of either, but he's a piece of shit. But anyway, going into this, coming from Fox News. The 25-year-old social media influencer and progressive activist is hoping to follow Zoran Madani's cum guzzler's footsteps by pulling off a stunning come from behind. I'm sure you are.
Come from
Queer. Victory in a high-profile Democratic congressional primary. Wasn't he the head of like the Democratic something? Wasn't he like
Yeah,
the
head of the
Deja
was
Fox
it
is
like
the
a
youngest
chair?
of five. Huh?
He was like a DNC chair or something.
Something. Is the youngest of the 5 candidates running in Tuesday's primary in the race to fill the seat of the late Democratic Rep. I can't pronounce that. Grijalva of Arizona, who died in March from complications related to cancer treatment. Rest in peace to him. That is awful. The winners of the Democratic and Republican primaries will face off on September 23rd in a special election to serve the final 15 months in Grijalva's term in Arizona's 7th congressional district, a heavily blue district that stretches from the Tuscan, I can't keep that up, Tuscan to Yuma. It includes almost the entire length of the state's southern border with Mexico.
Hmm.
The moment calls for more than a politician. You deserve a fighter, Fox said in his social media post. This is more than a campaign. This is a movement. This is a fight for our future. This is always the biggest thing ever. Like, everything is the biggest thing ever. And this kid can't even throw a punch. Like, if the only thing I wish this kid would do is I really wish he would just slap his dad in the face for raising a bitch. Fox went as a teenager for confronting then Republican Senator Jeff Flake over the issue of reproductive rights. Enjoys the support of gun control crusader David Hogg, who recently stepped down from his. He didn't step down. He got kicked from Democratic National Committee vice chair after upsetting party leaders for his efforts backing primary challenges against what he called asleep at the wheel, older longtime incumbents in safe blue districts. Hogg, who campaigned with Fox the past weekend across this district, predicts she will make history in Southwest Arizona. There's always someone making. So what do you think?
I think this is ridiculous.
Nothing's
Like,
bad.
I mean, so the previous what is it? The previous seat, the person that held the seat, the guy that died, Rep Raw, whatever. His daughter is running for the seat.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Okay, and then she's got the endorsements of Bernie and Senator Mark Kelly. So, I mean,
do they really have a chance?
I mean, yeah, you're gonna prop up this chick that has no experience and nothing. I just because David Hogg is like he really likes to flatter himself. Like, who do you think? Nobody likes you. You just got fired. Like, why would your endorsement matter at all? I mean, it's kind of crazy.
He's like the guy, like when people's parents go to parties, and then when you go to parties and you catch up, people will ask his parents at a party, it's like, oh, hey, how's David doing? They would just immediately change the subject and answer that question. That's how embarrassing this kid is.
Yeah, it is pretty.
Yeah, and then you're gonna run against the daughter of the late congressman. She's gonna take it. If he was there, this is his offspring. Why would she not? Especially when she has I hate to say it, but she does have somewhat of a sympathy vote going for her. And if he held power, this is literally the second best thing raised by him. So it's just gonna be someone younger who's gonna be more in touch with the constituents. What do we got?
Yes, definitely. We got a super chat. So thank you so much, Funk. We appreciate you. That's so awesome. That's our first one.
What up, Funk? Thank you so much. Oh man, that made my day.
Yeah. We gotta be careful when you put your hands when you do that. Don't open your mouth. That's terrible.
Wait, what should you get? $20?
That's
$20
really
$20.
That's how Hog does it.
That's fantastic. No, but
oh my goodness.
I mean, but here's the thing. Let's go back into it.
What?
I don't know what just happened because I was too busy doing air dicks.
You gotta mute yourself on Discord.
Double air dicks. That's 4 dicks.
That's what happens when you do the air dicks. You break the whole stream.
Nah, I don't know.
Good job,
Damn,
homie.
We were on a fucking roll too. Like we were on a roll.
Dude, we're still on a roll, dude. We got fire trails behind us. Let's just keep going.
We're gonna keep going. We'll give it a few. Let's give it a few seconds so everyone can jump back in.
Oh
But,
my.
Oh, you gotta mute yourself too. Oh, no, that's Brian's. Yeah, that was we got a first super chat, and it was like, yeah, thank you.
We were doing that.
$20, $20. I feel so cool. I feel awesome.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I mean, let's see, where were we at too? Oh, we were talking about this Deja chick. So yeah, I just don't think that she's gonna get the support.
What, the
I
daughter
think
or
no, the other chick. And the thing is that I feel like we don't need any more airhead like rando like I don't know. It's just they're making a mockery of like Congress and our government with AOC already being such an idiot, and then you've got Jasmine Crockett that's just like she decided to go from like professional to like ghetto hood, you know, to try to represent with like the black ghetto communities or you know like the black community, and she might as well be speaking like in Ebonics or something. She's pretty like why did you regress that much? Like
because it's just pandering. Like that's all.
it really is.
Like, you know, AOC, gosh, she's fine as shit, but she's dumb. She is literally the dullest crayon in the toolbox.
But do you really think she's that stupid? Like, come on, she really can't be that dumb. It's gotta be an act two. Just because she's got big titties doesn't mean she's stupid.
No, it just means that's how easy it was for her to get to where she was.
Well, she ran like uncontested in her district, didn't she?
Well,
like there was no one she was running against, I think.
Yeah. And then
that's why she was able to win, because she's just a bartender and there was no one to for her to run up against, and so she won. Like,
wasn't it she wasn't even a bartender, she was a server or something?
It's like bartender server. Like it's the same shit. Like it's the same size of the same coin, you know. You're working in.
No, I've been both. But
so okay, let's say she's a big
from York. You're from York.
She's a big tittied server instead of a big titty bartender. Like, what's the difference?
You get what I'm saying?
Oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah.
But you know, it's like I don't know too much about the Deja Fox girl, but you know, like she actually might be something that could be good for like her constituents or for like the people that she's trying to lead. But her being attached to this guy, to like the Chuchumanga.
Well, she's another radical leftist. That's one of the reasons why. Yeah, I think so. That's So you have like what I guess your typical Democrats, you know, that's a very blue area, and you got your typical Democrats that are probably not super left wing. Maybe will still go left just to, you know, contradict the right. But then you've got a Jasmine Crockett put in their district that's gonna completely like turn it all up on its head. And so I just don't think that traditional Democrats, especially like older, like you look at Arizona, and a lot of Arizona is retirement communities, like real old people. I'm not all of it, but you know, a good portion, a lot of seniors go to Arizona to retire. And you're going to take a Jasmine Crockett and drop her over there and be like, I'm ready, bitches. Like, let's get this shit going.
Let's go, party. I'll tell you where she's not partying.
What's that?
Carnival.
What?
Carnival. Cruise on.
Carnival.
Never mind.
Yeah, that flew over my head. Someone
Okay.
needs to explain it to me because I don't know what you're talking about with it.
But no, what was I gonna say? They're just too extreme. This is everything about it. They're just too fucking retarded. They're too out there. They're just too, it's like put someone who's just traditional, reel it back in. None of this, like they're not even democratic. They're like socialist and communists. Like that's not That's not a liberal. It's not a Democrat. Like it's a disservice to themselves. And this is what they do. Everything they do is a disservice to themselves and what they try to represent for the better party, because they'll do anything to stand it. Take the low-lying fruit, like, oh, hip, young, blah, blah, blah. Look at me, edgy, edgy, edgy.
Wow.
Wow.
Yup.
Let's see what we got next after this. Let's see. Is it Proceed?
Mm-hmm.
The Perseid meteor shower kicks off summer shooting star season this week. Here's how to see it. The first of our showers is the Delta Aquarius, with a broad 3-day maximum running from July 29th through the 31st. Oh man, if this site cannot make it any smaller. Like my screen is literally my screen's literally this big, and I'm like struggle busting over here.
Here, do you want me to try to read it? Hold on.
Yeah, you can go for this one. Absolutely.
Hold on, let me see if I can enlarge this, because
I have it set up on my screen already, so.
Okay, there we go. So the first showers in the Delta Aquarids with a broad 3-day maximum running from July 29th through the 31st. Okay, wait, let's see. So each summer, amateur astronomers from all over the world look forward to observing the famous Perseid meteor shower, but often overlook 4 lesser showers that reach their peak between July 29th and August 16th. This year, a waning gibbous moon, I think that's how you say it, 3 days past full moon phase, will seriously hamper the Perseid meteor showers. So why not take this opportunity to try to view the other 4? All but one of which will enjoy dark skies. Okay. Summertime meteors occasionally flitting across your line of sight are especially noticeable between early July and the final week of August. And between August 3rd and 15th, there are no fewer than 4 different minor displays in addition to Perseids that are active. Anyone gazing at the night sky these nights for even a short length of time is likely to spot a few shooting stars darting across the sky. In general, Earth encounters rich meteoric activity during the second half of the year, and you're most likely to see twice as many meteors per hour in the pre-dawn hours as compared to the evening hours. This is due to the fact that during the pre-midnight hours, we are on the trailing side of Earth due to our orbital motion through space. So any meteoric particle generally must have an orbital velocity greater than that of Earth's to catch us. However, after midnight, when we are turned onto Earth's leading side, any particle that lies along Earth's orbital path will enter our atmosphere as a meteor. As such, objects collide with our atmosphere of speeds of 7 to 45 miles, 11 to 72 kilometers per second. Their energy of motion rapidly dissipates in the form of heat, light, and ionization, creating short-lived streaks of light, popularly referred to as shooting stars. Let's see. So the only equipment you'll need is your eyes and a modest amount of patience. The actual number of meteors a single observer can see an hour depends strongly on sky conditions. So it gives a table. From there it just kind of goes on to, let's see, one of the 4 minor showers active in the coming weeks, the Kappa Cygnids, are the most favorably placed for northern observers. The constellation of Cygnus, from where these meteors appear to dart from, lies high overhead at around 10:30 p.m., making it favorably placed for viewing all night long. Two of the other showers listed come from a region around the constellations of Aquarius and Capricorn. These constellations are currently highest in the southern sky, roughly between 1:30 and 2:30 a.m. local daylight time. And then there's the chart of kind of like when and where these things will be. So
now I wonder though, because like if I'm looking at the sky right now, you're not gonna initially see all the same stuff I'm gonna be seeing.
yeah.
I wonder if there's certain points, because like what was it? Was it last year? A couple months ago, where in the south we were able to see like the aurora borealis. I wasn't able to see it. I wasn't able to see it from Orlando. But the same.
I don't think we saw it either.
Yeah, and then like my friends up in like Atlanta and like Tennessee and I don't know, different places just in the south. They're like, yeah, no, they're all posting it like online. It was like, well, I can't fucking see it, even if I had a clear sky. So I wonder if like that. I was going through this and I was just trying to see like, oh, if you're in New York, it's easier to see, or if you're this, it's easier to see.
That makes sense. That's weird. Yeah, I think it just really depends on where you are located. Like I said, the atmospheric conditions, maybe the light pollution also like affects all that. Yeah, I'm sure there's like certain conditions that will allow you to view that. I'm sure that if you're like in somewhere in like Death Valley, like if you're up in California and you're close to like Joshua Tree, or anywhere along the like that Coachella area, you'll probably be able to see like Indio and all that stuff. You'll be able to see,
well, yeah, that
like, everything real pretty. Yeah, because there's not a whole lot of light pollution there, but like I said, where I am, there's not a whole lot of light pollution either, and we weren't able to see it here. So I think it just really depends, like your location too on the planet, in relation to where those are falling or whatever,
Yeah, that's right. That's true. But at least like with you, you might have a better shot if it is viewable, just because like you live like in that area. What's the name of that spot? That dark area, that region? Not like the county. I don't even know that. Like, but there's a reason why like it's so dark where you live. It has to do with like saving like light pollution.
Yeah, it's like a it's like a what is it? It has a specific name. Oh man. I'm trying to look it up, but I don't even know what really to search. Light pollution free zones. Maybe that's what it's called. International Dark Sky Places. Dark Sky Place Finder. So maybe that's what it is. Dark Sky.
Oh well. But we got a couple minutes left, so let's just jump into caption this.
Yeah, let's do it.
I already know what mine is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I already got mine. Mine's perfect. Mine's perfecto.
Okay, let's see what you got.
All right, give me a second. I gotta jump.
Which one's you?
I haven't written it yet. Mine's my name.
Oh. Okay, well, 2433 blah blah blah. It says Elon buys NASCAR. I mean, it's a very likely thing, I guess. Elon could buy whatever he wants.
All right, it's got mine. I shot a star once.
Oh my God. No, you didn't, Tay. So Tay says the ultimate cyber race is. What is it? And then Rebel with No Yell says Tron 3. I can't. That is so small. Cyber Dega Nights. Oh, wow. Dude, that's pretty funny. Cyber Dega Nights. I love that movie. Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Little 8 pound, 6 ounce, little baby Jesus.
Little baby Jesus in his crib.
Say a word.
Yeah. If like you ain't first, you're last.
Got that Mexican Bam Bam in the back of your car.
Oh my gosh. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake.
Powerade, the new Mystic Mountain Blue coming out this summer.
Oh my gosh. Here, ROMA Nation, the boss man says Elon comes in last place again as he has been in the pits charging since lap 22. Yikesy.
Oh man.
Wait, Rubbings Racing? Oh my gosh. Rubbing what?
Boots.
Rubbing boots? Oh my gosh. We got a Funk Master General or Funk saying, I've been waiting 30 plus years for it. Oh man. Like charging, like you've been waiting 30 plus years of charging. I don't know. I looked into the like the Teslas and the way you charge them, and it sounds so complicated, maybe just because it's something different, right? But
what, plugging something in? You have
well, no, not plugging something in. It's just like if you put it to charge overnight, you're not supposed to. It's not like your cell phone. Like I put my phone on the charger every night before I go to bed, whether it's got a full battery or not. But you can't do that with a Tesla. Like it messes up the battery. So you're supposed to let it use up the battery so much before you plug it in, and you can't just plug it in and leave it plugged in. Like if I don't leave my house in 3 days, I can't just have it plugged in for 3 days. You see what I'm saying? I looked at it. It says you can't. Like it messes up the battery, and it messes up the battery if you charge it to like 100%.
That's where there's the issue. Your phones do this too. It's once they hit 100%, they'll stop charging. They'll stop cycling because they use these new batteries, like the lithium batteries. It's called carbon graphene, which makes it lighter, bigger charge. Hence why you got the range. But what a lot of stuff now tech is doing, cell phones and stuff. Once you get to 100, it'll drop. It'll just kind of deplete, and then once it gets back up to hits a certain level, then it'll restart charging again. So, or you can just have it hit. There's a setting where you can have it hit to like I think like 80%, 90% charge. So you're not doing that full cycle.
Yeah.
Because like on old lithium, you could produce what's called a memory, which is what everybody knows about. Like because cell phones, they have like cell phone batteries. I think they have like roughly between 9,000 to 10,000 charges. Like that's how many times you can charge them before like the battery starts to go to shit. And the same thing is gonna happen with those two. But if you have like fail safes where you can only charge it to a certain extent, then longer life.
So I don't know. Can you see our studio chat, Tay?
Let me see.
Because our producer just branded you the winner of Caption This.
Yes, cyber racism for the win. Let's go.
Yeah, I think that was pretty good, and especially since it was like short and sweet, well, short and racist. Yeah,
Right.
winner,
This is a long term. It's a
winner,
long
chicken
game.
dinner.
Cyber racism, it's a long game. You just got to keep going. And then eventually you're just going to win. Because if
Oh,
you're not first, you're last.
yeah.
Oh man, I hope everyone was able to jump back into stream after that little I don't even know what the fuck was happening. But
I don't know either, but you know what? My motto for everything when things don't go my way is every day can't be a holiday, which is like I say this all the time and I say it to everybody, and anybody that knows me, I've said this to them at least once, and I got it off this video that's old as hell. Like I remember seeing this on YouTube like more than 10 years ago where this lady's complaining about it being so hot. And if you look at you could look for it on YouTube. It's called It's So Damn Hot. And it's this lady complaining about it. And she's saying that her neighbors are all happy outside grilling. She's like, where are they getting all this meat? Every day can't be a holiday. And it just, I don't know, it just stuck with me. So like
so
when we can't get our way.
You took the miserable lady's advice. That's crazy because I took it. I treat every day like Christmas. You just got to be happy and thankful.
Yeah, well, you got to be happy, but it's not just necessarily that it's not about being miserable. It's just like things are not going to go your way, and like every day isn't going to be a good day, but you got to try to make the best of it. So we got to make the best, and it's okay. Like, the stream got interrupted. It's fine. We move forward. Just keep swimming. I'm gonna sing "Just Keep Swimming" like this.
Dory, you're the best.
So now it's okay if we do the Trump shuffle and the stream dies because it's already time to end.
You're like using your wrist in this. You're just like,
Am I? How am I supposed to do it? Like,
I don't know.
I just don't want to do it. Like,
Someone's gonna turn you into a GIF and like superimpose. No, I hope nobody does that. Funny. Nobody superimpose.
Please do not use my likeness in anything.
Please do. Seriously, do it. Despite that little thing, a little hiccup that we had for a few minutes. I hope everyone jumped in. Funk, thank you so much, by the way. That totally made our day. Just the fact that it happened. So you're fantastic.
Yes.
For watching that. So chef's kiss to you for making our night on that little bit of happiness. But no, it was a fun show. I enjoyed it, like through and through fully. And it was crazy. I was like, I hope we're not going to read anyone dying and drown, crushed.
Yeah, no, for reals. And thank you again, Funk, for your super chat. We really do appreciate it. It really made us feel really great. Thank you.
Yeah, if you're still, and for those who are still here, we're able to join back in. Thank you again. I know we had that little hiccup, but if it's your first time here, love you. If it's your bajillionth time here, we love you just as much. Everyone's important to us because we like doing this for you. It keeps us entertaining you. So it's always fun to do this. I don't see it on my screen, but we should have here in a second, maybe. I know we had to restart this, so it made it a little different. But you'll be able to go to our website, riseofmillamerica.com. You see all our episodes. You get to see our merch. I really hope that T-shirt really makes it out. So there, and then most of us have channels, so you'll be able to see everything that we do. All the stuff on the side. Get to see our pretty faces. I think they're still cartoons right now, which is wild. But yeah, Dee, what about you? You got anything to leave off on?
No, nothing special. Just we just got to keep moving forward, and that's about it. And yeah, talking about moving forward, you could follow me on X or True Social as Cynical Latina. Yeah, go interact with me on there. I love to troll. That's my favorite thing to do. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, yeah, give me a follow, interact with me, and yeah, either that or we'll see you here on the stream.
Yep, and then for me, I'm AP2T on all my handles. I'm gonna go play me some Destiny 2 Edge of Fate, DLC, beat the campaign, and we'll see you guys on Thursday, on Thursday at 9 o'clock. Hopefully no one jumps in and sabotages again, so don't have to worry about that. And we'll see you then, and please be safe and have a great night. Thank you.
So I got to thinking, there's MAHA, Make America Healthy Again. MAGA, Make America Great Again. But what we really need to do is make America follow the Constitution again. Motherfucker. That sounded better in my head.